Good morning, everyone. Good morning, and welcome to the graduation of NOPD Recruit Class 179. We first want to recognize our mayor in his absence. He sends his love, his regards, his praise. He's certainly proud of you. He had an unavoidable conflict and wanted to be here, but just absolutely could not be here. But he told me to tell you how proud he is of you and how much he appreciates you accepting the call to serve as men and women of the New Orleans Police Department. We certainly want to recognize all of our elected officials. Thank you, council members, for being with us. All of our deputy chiefs and stage guests, our keynote speaker, thank you. Dr. Luter, thank you so much for that prayer. All of our deputy chiefs, thank you for serving. And certainly I want to thank the Jazz Museum for allowing us to use this beautiful space. Lastly, our partners and friends at the New Orleans Police and Justice Foundation for all of their support every day, which touches every single part of this department. Thank you so much for everything you do for us every single day. And to the family and friends of our loved ones, of our graduating recruits, this is a very special welcome to this academy graduation because this is a very special day for the officers of Recruit Class 179. And it is because of your family and your friends and loved ones that you are here today. So we want to take this time to say thank you to the family members and friends who've supported you up to this point, who you will need for the rest of your career. So at this time, we thank all of you for giving your family members to the city of New Orleans. And then I want to thank the recruitment staff and our police academy staff who are responsible for getting you through the application process, the hiring process, and certainly the training that has led us to today. So will all of our recruitment team and all of our academy staff please stand? Thank you so much for all you do, getting these recruits and preparing them for this very day. So I am extremely proud and excited that you are graduating today. I'm proud because at a time when so many people are saying and so many people are thinking, that is not what I want to do, the 8 of you stepped up and said, not only is that what I want to do, but that is what I am called to do. And so here we are. For the past 26 weeks, you've been and you will continue to be on a journey that few have the privilege to even take, or the ability to even take. And my hope is that your journey brings you as much pride as it has brought me, and that it has brought others of us who are here who love this police department. You're still a citizen, but more importantly, you are now a law enforcement officer. And this is so much more than just a graduation. Today is about growth. It's about maturity, and it's about the evolution of a police department. And I told you on your first day, and I'm going to tell you again today, that the 8 of you are as important to me as any class of 30. You're as important to me and us as any class of 40 or 50 or any number. The 8 of you have passed all of the hiring requirements. We made it hard because we wanted to make you the best. And make no mistake about it, we are the best police department in America. You've worked hard through professional and personal hardships, and now we embrace you as you now enter into our profession. Notice I call it a profession. It is your career, but it should never be your job. This profession, this calling, is more noble as any profession and any calling. Our nobility is founded on the premise that in addition to society's expectation that we would willingly take on the most challenging and dangerous situations on behalf of people that we do not know. This calling means that we move towards danger rather than away from danger. This calling means that when you call us, we will come. But it also requires you to have the balance of unwavering courage when we need it, and then having the compassion and sensitivity to handle the most delicate and precious situations. And so we are all part of a community, so we never refer to ourselves as being outside of the community. It is never us against them, because the front line of defense for this community lies with you. And while at times the public might take things personal, you should not. So as you get dressed every day, remember that you represent far more than just you. You represent far more than just your family and friends. You represent an entire profession, and you represent the calling that you accepted. You represent a city that the world is watching and is in the top 10 destination cities in the country. And you represent honorable men and women who have served before you, some of whom have paid the ultimate sacrifice. So as you serve and protect your community, remember to always protect the profession. And so now we're going to charge you to be community-minded, and so that in all you do, I want you to do three things. Number one, build relationships that were never built, improve on good relationships, and then repair broken relationships. So as you go about your day, keep in mind that everything you do, every decision you make, the way you engage and speak with citizens and visitors, the way you handle their concerns, that you perform every part of your duty that either builds new relationships, improves good ones, or repairs bad ones. Now, I am extremely confident that it was ordained by God for there to be 8 of you. It is no mistake, it is no coincidence, and we are celebrating you with as much splendor and pride as we would with our largest class. In theological terms, the number 8, and my Dr. Luter, who's here with me, would say this if he were preaching on some Sunday morning, represents a new beginning. But it also represents infinity. If you lay the number 8 on its side, it represents infinity, which also means infinity in everything good in the universe, which is infinite love, infinite supply, infinite energy, infinite time, and so on. The 8 of you. Just when we thought it got too hard, the 8 of you came. And it's no coincidence that it's 8 because our city is divided into 8 police districts. And we know that in our profession, one police officer very well may be the difference between life and death. Just when we thought it was too hard, the 8 of you brought new life. And so you bring new life to our department, and you bring new life and a new beginning to this city. Likewise, we believe that your potential to do great things in this city and for this department are infinite. So make sure you help each other, make sure you stay close together, stay friends throughout the months and years to come, just as you have over the past 26 weeks. And never, ever, ever let anyone say anything negative about the size of your class, because it is the size of your character and it is the size of your commitment that counts. All right? One last thing, always remember, right is always right, even if no one is doing it. Wrong is always wrong, even if everyone else is doing it. Thank you, congratulations, and welcome to the new NOPD.